Minasan, Ohio. October has arrived, and there is no better month to explore our arthropod neighbors. Many may be familiar with Japan for its giant radioactive kaiju, such as Godzilla, Mothra, or Rodan. But Japan boasts an equally giant population of bugs. This fine specimen was waiting for me when I arrived home from work recently. I have no idea what this bug is called, either in English or Japanese, but I was quite impressed with it nonetheless. Next we come to Joro-Gumo, or the golden orb weaver. I believe these have actually made their way to the United States now. They're quite impressive looking, but rather docile. They generally keep to themselves, but with their brightly colored abdomens, legs, and their golden webs, they really do stand out. This lovely couple made their home just outside my back window. Now, I imagine this young fellow is hoping to be a suitor before he becomes a snack, but I get the feeling he's just a little too eager. And our lady here looks like she might not be so interested in his current shenanigans. Just need to take it easy, buddy, lest you end up lunch. Here he goes. I still think you're a bit too eager, but maybe you know better than I. Seems he's realized the error of his ways and has opted to give our lovely lady orb weaver a bit of space. I mentioned earlier that despite the size of these spiders, they are somewhat docile. You may notice behind these two are my pepper plants. Now, I had to unfortunately move this pair since they were blocking access to my peppers, but I did so gently, using a long walking stick to circle through their web, and I deposited them beyond the fence line into the trees. I was careful not to harm them, for they did no crime other than block me from my pepper plants, but they are easily handled and moved if in the way. Unlike our previous pair, this lovely lady seems content all on her own, untroubled by any eager young males crowding her web. The same goes for this spider here. This orb weaver also seems quite content on her own. Now moving on from our arachnid beauties, we come to the beast. This monster was out in broad daylight. Now, with my shoe to scale, that is a size 9 US, a size 8 UK. So, this foul creature was over half the size of my shoe. Again, I don't know what fell deeds brought this beast on its many-legged journey into the daylight. But here he now crawls. And no video on Japanese bugs would be complete without everyone's favorite export. That's right, the murder hornet. These massive flying insects are often heard before they're seen. I recently thought someone was operating a drone in the area. Instead, I saw one of these beasts flying about, looking to do mischief. A friend of mine once, while riding his scooter, had the misfortune of experiencing one of these hornets flying down the neck of his shirt. He said all he remembered was a feeling like he'd been punched. Would never hurt any creature for views or likes, and I certainly wouldn't get close enough to one of these to attempt harm. But I stumbled upon this poor specimen missing its abdomen. I don't think I want to know the creature capable of taking on a murder hornet and dismembering part of its body. I can't help but feel some pity for this poor creature. And finally, we leave the kingdom of arthropods, and I leave you with this beautiful reptile, a snake in the grass upon which I nearly stepped. So expertly was it hidden. And those are our creepy crawlies for the month of October.